Alan.
Babe, what you think of my phone case?
Well, I didn't see it.
I posted in the Hangouts.
She didn't see it, man.
In the Hangouts?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me see. Oh, is it the one that you... Oh, it's the one that you ordered.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want, Nick?
I like
I'm
it.
just saying hi. I just want to get you mad before we start because we are
it
totally
go
live
all
right
around?
now and none of you guys know.
Of course
It came out a really good quality, too, babe.
Oh.
Does it go
And
all
you
around?
purposely did that. You
Yep.
Okay,
You purposely just go live.
Yeah.
Because you gotta get
I
one
want to
that
tell y'all,
goes
this is
all
not we
the
guys
way
are
around.
ready.
Roxy and God are talking like we're not hearing.
Yeah, I'm annoying the fuck out of y'all. You
I
should
wanna
tell us
make
before you
sure
start the
your
show.
phone is protected. When you buy a phone case, you can't just buy some bullshit that just covers the back. You gotta have the front, sides, ends, everything covered.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
It
a
doesn't
side
cover the
view.
front, but it has a room that I could put like a good screen protector in it.
Put a screen protector on there.
I didn't.
Okay.
You have a
drop
phone
it.
without a screen protector?
No, it has the one that's built with it.
That.
Yeah, Samsung now. If you get the Galaxy 10, they actually put a.
Wait, you have a
one
Galaxy
on there.
10?
Yeah, I have a 10 Plus.
No, you don't. You have the fucking Note Plus.
He's a 9. He has the same phone
Yeah,
I
it's
do, so
basically
unless
the
you
same
got a
shit.
new one.
Yeah.
No, I got the new one. I got the 10, babe.
You have the Note Plus because your phone is bigger.
Dude, I fucking love just how, like, by the way, like, two funny things are happening here. One, Ganja is almost slightly unsure because he's so bad at technology that he might be wrong here. But at the same time, we're in a situation now in this world where women are so above us that she's telling him what he has, and he might lose this discussion.
Because I was there when he bought it. It was a Note Plus
Why
because of
didn't-
how big this fucking phone is.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, you got a note and didn't tell me. You know how much I wanted to get a note.
It's the 10, so
But
it's
did you
fine.
live vicariously through him getting the fucking
It's
note?
a Galaxy Note.
Not
10
right now.
Plus.
I don't.
Yeah.
Stop
Actually,
saying 10 Plus.
really quick, just so
Don't
everyone
hit
knows,
me.
The
I'm
chat.
not gonna hit you, baby. I love you.
Shut the
Yay.
fuck up.
Never.
Love you.
I like how you motherfuckers think that this is like, I love you. Hey, we're gonna have sex later, right? Yes, I'm gonna eat some rice first. Okay.
Man, we're gonna bang it out right
You
here in the
eat
fucking
some
pre-show.
rice
Let's go,
first?
babe.
I
Is that what
don't
gets
know.
you
Okay,
going,
give me
Nick?
that ass.
To be honest, dude, food turns me on. Like, not like during it. but, like,
And not
beforehand.
like regular food like you see on the Food Network, but apparently rice.
No, because you're not gonna
Fucking
get
Nick,
full.
before he gets laid, he brings a fucking pot roast to the bed. All
Nah,
right,
I brings
babe,
a fucking slow cooker and put some rice in. Don't worry, honey. By the time this is ready, I'll be ready.
Let me use this rotisserie chicken as a door stopper.
I'm just hoping.
What?
By the way, Alan, I won't even be talking about food if I were you, Mr. Fucking
Why?
Dry Ramen. All right, shut the fuck.
Yeah, but I
alright?
don't sit there and be like, yeah, I got to do that before sex.
I don't say I had to do that before sex either. I'm just saying
Yeah, you
that it
did.
makes it better.
No,
God,
it doesn't.
Good guy, you're poured rice all over your woman. It's fucking awesome. I'm just playing. Anyways, hey guys, chat, how you guys doing? Mauricio saying no Gretel and Hansel review. For one, I think you said that wrong, because I think it's Hansel and Gretel. But here's the thing, though, man. I'm not gonna tell you you're wrong because usually I'm wrong. But
Yeah.
Double Toasted is actually going to be doing that.
By the
only
way,
one-
Kirk, you're in the chat. Clip that.
what?
What you just said.
Do what? I say?
Arrow.
No, don't worry. Kirk will do it. He's pretty good at this.
Yeah, Kirk. Hey, Kirk, you know me, bro. I mean, you're cool. Yeah, don't do it. You don't have to clip that.
Yeah, remember
Why
that
did you
time
guys
he
stop
said-
doing this on the Double Toasted channel? We still are. They're hosting us, but because we were having a problem where you guys were not getting an update when they went on, so we just switched over. That's all. Solace.
Look, we just did it because Ganja wouldn't shut the fuck up, so we had to move on to the channel.
True, the communist propaganda was really starting to get on Twitch's nerves.
We got into troubles. Angie Last Strange, he says for some dumbass reason they decided to add Gretel's name first in the title. Wait,
What are y'all talking about?
wait, is he right? Did they literally switch to Hansel and Gretel and they call it something different?
What are you talking about?
Dude, I think he's right.
What about Hans and Gristle?
You're
What?
fucking I had to fix this on doubletoast.com. People, I'm not joking around.
Oh man, you guys are gonna see this live editing.
Look it. No, I'm not gonna do it live. They
Gretel
won't
and
see it. I'll
Hansel.
do it while we're talking. But like,
Wait,
yeah,
is there a new movie called Gretel and Hansel? What the fuck is going on?
there's so much stupidity happening here. No, so basically, this movie, and I brought this up on the show before, especially the pre-show, because the trailer looks fucking awesome. It looks badass. But it's called Gretel and Hansel. Why did they switch it? Everyone knows this is Hansel and Gretel. I feel stupid
There's
right
a
now.
lot of questions here. Why do they keep making movies about these fucking two fucking dumb kids? I'm just saying.
I mean, yeah, well, I don't know much about the story.
Because it's free. Because you don't have to pay the rights to anybody.
Like, I think
Yeah.
there's 5 different movies with fucking Hansel and Gretel, and it's just like, why? There's no like stories that you guys want to, like take the names for.
Look, I can't answer your question, but I can answer Nick's question. You know why they call it Gretel and Hansel? Because we're having this conversation right now.
What, this is the first time I've heard this conversation even fucking happen, dude.
I'm sure there are people who have had the conversation of why the fuck it's called Gretel and Hansel versus Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah. Kirk, why'd you do that? God damn it. I guess Kirk actually listened to you and clipped whatever the fuck I said. And I guess
I told him
said,
to.
Yeah, well, he doesn't have to listen to you. He's a grown ass man, and you're Alan, bro. Like, fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, come on, it's Alan. Poo head.
I'm not gonna be dumb enough to say what you just said.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, here's the thing, though. We are here. Rigor Mortis, what's up, y'all? Hey, what's up, my man? So right now, I'm fixing the whole thing, guys. If you tell Corey that I fucked this up, I'm not going to like you very much because I've already fucked up the other day having Orlando Bloom as a title of a video that's about Orlando Brown because I'm that fucking dumb. But I will say, and I'm not just trying to keep myself from having an L here, but that is fucking ridiculous that they call this Hansel or Gretel and Hansel. And I have a feeling because there's so many movies about them too, like what Jet said earlier, and they're all called Hansel and Gretel. So maybe some kind of licensing thing is going on, and they're not able to do that or whatever.
No, it's literally public domain. They're just doing it so that they can be different, so the people it can stand out. Because remember, what was that fucking movie, A Christmas Carol? We tried to look it up, but there's 18 different versions.
Yeah,
we couldn't find the one we were talking about.
You're right. Yeah, I forgot about that shit too. Yeah, and there's even like a horror one or like some kind of like adult one. I want to say horror, but it's some kind of fucking one. But yeah, man, it's just kind of silly, stupid as shit. I'm looking over here though. Facebook, you guys are not happening. What's going on with Facebook? And by the way, why is it showing this? I don't know. I'm trying to get the fucking chat going on over here, but I guess I fucked something up.
Ain't nobody care about that dead website.
Oh,
yeah, Facebook.
No, okay. There's another dead website that kind of showed up there, but we're not going to talk shit about that yet, Ganja.
A little fire not being posted.
Oh. a little
we
website
can't.
Is on fire.
One of them might listen to us and get slightly offended.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
Don't get offended about me. Post your content right.
Yeah, I mean, oh shit, and spell your podcast right, y'all. Come on, like
this is criticism. I'm not even making fun of you. This is something you should do. Like this is like if I go in your bathroom and there's like nothing's clean, and I come out, hey man, you gotta clean your bathroom. I'm not offending you. I'm giving you friendly advice.
Wait, they made 2 episodes so far?
They did 2 episodes, and apparently they're gonna have a 4th one. But the thing is, I guess the first couple times they didn't record, so they had to re-record it.
How stupid are you?
Yeah, I know.
No, I am trying to offend you this time.
Well, I will say, look, I'll put myself out there too. I've had this issue happen with me and Will. We recorded some stuff that didn't fucking work out, but that's the thing.
I said what I said.
One thing I've got to put out there too, and just even to Will if you end up watching this, man. But like, yeah, if you are excited to do something, that's cool, but you got to make sure to separate excitement for doing something new versus doing something that just putting something out there. You know what I mean? Like,
I feel very personally attacked right now with me and my Subversive Histories.
Yeah, but
series.
we've all had our situations. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no, I can't wait till we start doing some of the stuff I'm working on. I'm literally just gonna call the second episode Subversive.
You a bitch.
With you.
But see, but here's the thing: you're doing that thing where you're talking too much shit, not putting yourself out there. And I gotta tell you, when you fuck up, because Alan, you know you're gonna fuck up.
Oh, I know I'm gonna fuck up, but I'm not gonna fuck up in the exact same way I'm making fun of him for.
Yeah, Rigor Mortis saying anyone else getting constant lag spikes? Yeah, actually there is, and I don't know where it's dropping the frames at. So yikes, man. If I find out, I think it might be fucking Twitch. Yeah, man. So we'll see what happens. If you guys want to, you guys can go to the YouTube and everything, but yikes, I don't know, I'm irritated that it's actually happening right now because I restarted the computer, did the whole internet thing earlier, now I don't know what the fuck's going on, but it is what it fucking is. Soldier Blue, he says, I am, yep, sucks, man. Las Vegas fight, no, there's not going to be a fight with us and anybody that's going to be in Las Vegas. I'm not even sure if Christian or Julian is actually going to be there. But the thing is, though, speaking of Las Vegas, before we even continue on, Ganja, why don't you tell people what to look forward to for the Las Vegas stuff? Because
well, guys, we're going to be there from the 12th to the 20th. Come hang out with the fucking Chat Attack crew, as well as the people from the Lottie Podcast, a few people from Metropolis Network, as well as ARPG Gaming, and a few of your regulars that you remember from the Roofless Podcast that used to do Words Don't Do It Justice. We're going to be going around different parts of Las Vegas. We're going to record for you guys. We're going to have an overall good-ass time. Allie, I think you might do some ratchet shit for us, brother.
What?
Well, I thought you were going to talk shit about Allie. You know, Allie...
Yeah, I was like, you're using my government name.
Yeah, I'm using your government name because I have to find you in the fucking Las Vegas database.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I don't know. I mean, when you talk about fucking government stuff, I don't know what the fuck's going on. But before we continue on to any kind of topic and everything, I want to just say what's up to a couple people that are in here. Rox, first of all, how you doing?
Hi.
Hi. So
I'm feeling good.
You're feeling good. Everything's cool. You're not gonna be like fucking yelling at me. Like, God damn it, YouTube. People, I found out what the issue is, by the way, of YouTube's dropping frames. I might have to end it off soon. Just so y'all know. But
wait,
yeah,
the show or YouTube?
Just YouTube. Just YouTube.
I'm drinking my melon drink with floating coconut bits in it.
That sounds horrifying.
So she freaked me the fuck out earlier, and well, mostly freaked Alan out because she was talking about how Halloween 3 makes her want to drink orange juice, or frozen orange juice.
Doesn't freak me out, it would weird me out. It's like talking to Gary.
It's tasty, and plus
No,
that's
it's
what
not.
I'm it out of.
And that movie
I get
sucked.
thirsty when I watch it, Alan.
And that movie sucked.
By the way, Alan, Captain Synonym, like it's the same fucking thing. I'm not freaked
Cinnamon?
out. I'm whatever the fuck out. Like they mean the same thing.
If you're gonna insult me, at least get the words I used right.
I don't want to pay that much attention to you.
How about
Well,
this?
then stop talking shit.
He called you Captain Cinnamon. How about that?
No, Synonym.
No,
You
you
got the
said
word right,
cinnamon,
Ganja.
bro.
Oh, he's spicy
he said
too,
I
motherfucker.
can't believe I'm on Nick's side. He said the right word, you fat motherfucker.
The whole audacity of it all.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Well, I'm looking for like. So here's the thing. There's a purpose why I was gonna bring this up because she was talking about how the dead bodies when they die in this fucking movie they look like orange juice. So the thing that happened with me is that I was agreeing with her. It's like, yeah, you're right. The pumpkin faces they look like frozen orange juice. No, the fuck they don't.
No,
What?
I told you, not him. The fucking dudes in the suits.
The dudes
When
in
you
the
kill
suits-
them and the main dude like squishes his thumbs into his like eyeballs and shit, you
Dudes
see
in the
orange shit
suits.
come out instead of blood.
Dude, you're not gonna
can't
find the
it.
fucking
See
random
right
scenes
there,
he's
right
not-
there, right there. Fucking
That-
orange
Perfect timing,
juice.
Alan. You dumb shit.
Wow, I can't believe you actually found it. Shut the hell up, God. You
You're
don't even
never
know what the
gonna
fuck you're
find
talking
it.
about.
You're never gonna find it, and it's
You
literally
just
showing.
laugh because like, Alan fucked up. I don't know the context though.
Alan, you talk too fast for your own good, bro.
Goddamn right I do.
Oh my goodness.
Talk faster than a Google search.
But I'm just really shocked that because I don't know how fucking serious Roxy's being because she's weird just like Jet is. But
Yeah.
this nasty ass shit that looks disgusting. You're just like, yeah, it makes you want to drink.
I'm
some
not
orange
being
juice.
facetious. Like legit, look it up. That's like frozen orange juice.
Nobody but
They made
you
him
care.
Mouth and then spit it out when the time came. Look it up.
No, I know
Roxy, you
you're
are
right.
great, but nobody but you cares that much about Season of the Witch.
No, I care about
But
that.
I'm thirsty, Alan. Every time I watch this movie, I have a sudden
that's not the-
craving for frozen orange juice.
Oh Christ.
Fucking Alan. But no, all I'm trying to say is that I'm just surprised that makes her thirsty. I actually care about this stuff. That's actually really interesting that they use that kind of stuff. What do you think?
Oh hey, they have the ending of the movie on the next image over.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Yeah, the fucking movie sucked.
back in the day, dude, they had so many fucking trailers that kind of gave everything away too. Like the thing with the kids is kind of something that happens way later on too. Like they kind of spoil for you. So yeah, like that happens a lot. It's the 80s, man. It's horror movies. They can't fucking do it.
Yeah, and a lot of them sucked.
Well, you're wrong. You suck.
Am I wrong?
You really
bro?
no, because you have a thing against horror movies, man. I don't know what the
Yeah,
fuck.
because a lot of them suck.
Yeah, but a lot of comic movies suck too, biatch.
And?
It's only cool since 2008. That's been
No,
trash
there's a
forever.
lot of stuff behind prior to that. Blade came up before fucking
That's not a superhero movie.
2000.
It's not a superhero movie.
That's
Blade's not a superhero movie.
Roxy, go ahead.
Blade!
Alan's not letting you talk. I'm sorry. What were you saying, Roxy?
I said that was the sound I make when I eat Concha's ass.
Yeah,
good thing we-
tossed
yeah.
up salad.
God damn.
Wow,
I
Nick, you must feel
can't
pretty
believe-
stupid right now.
I do. Jet, I'm so scared. I'm saying even her fucking name right now. Jet, how are you doing?
I'm pretty good. Everything I want to buy sold out though.
What are you trying to buy?
Been there.
Clothes or bugs?
I'm trying to buy a really big fucking fake fur coat in the color neon green or blue.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, this is what she's trying to buy right here, guys.
Oh, well, I said a coat.
Oh,
That
God.
shows you don't listen.
Like
I'm
Christmas
sorry.
tree.
I
He doesn't
fucked up.
listen.
That one on the bottom right definitely like Jet's look with the bit.
And I
linear
said
and
fur
everything.
too. That ain't fur.
You're right.
That's
It's-
bubbles with moons or whatever the fuck.
No, it's a fucking Christmas tree.
Dude, poor woman. Look at her fucking face. She's just like, oh, I
It's
gotta
fashion,
make
look it up.
$25.
I
Yeah,
still
this
think
is
the
unfortunate.
concept of the Jet paying for bugs is fucking ridiculous.
So, is this supposed to be cosplay for Louise from Bob's Burgers?
I have no idea.
No.
How do you expect us to answer this question?
I mean, Helen, you know everything. I thought you would probably tell me, man.
Oh, really? You always correct me on everything because I don't know shit. Why don't you tell us?
Because I don't know shit either.
Yeah,
I'm looking over here. Yeah, man.
Oh shit!
What?
looking like fucking.
Yo, they got a
What?
bitch that's straight up dressed like a cactus.
Yeah, I
What?
saw that. It's like, hands off, motherfucker.
I didn't notice that. I was looking at the
Babe.
samurai and the French woman, and I was like, cactus.
That's how white people see me when they see me walking down the street.
Walking
yeah,
down the
'cause they'll
street, you
stab
know,
'em.
6'4"?
No pale
Yeah.
en la frente.
yeah,
Just
yeah,
fucking walking
yeah,
no
Roxy.
pale.
Alan, what are you trying to say, baby?
Nothing.
What you trying to
Man,
say?
you gotta say something now, brother.
No, I don't.
Jesus
What
Christ.
you say?
Fucking.
I'll give you that. I'm a prickly bitch right now because I didn't shave my legs.
Ooh,
Ooh, I like that. Gee, what the
I
hell,
like
Ganja?
your little hair. Come here, girl.
Ganja, I don't think you would like to be touching up on a fucking cactus suit, okay, man? Like,
Look, man. For her, I'll do anything.
He puts his dick in between my legs.
all
when he's talking.
right.
It's called the
Jesus.
third pussy, Nick.
No, it's not. And I guess I'm the third pussy for just not even wanting to think about doing that.
Oh God, move on. We have to have something to talk about.
We will. Alan doesn't like talking about pussy.
Dark Slayer.
Not live on
He
stream.
doesn't like the attention. Get it? Because he's a pussy. No, but here's the thing, Alan. I'm so sorry.
Fuck off.
Yeah,
How about that?
Dark Slayer.
Sorry.
Cochina.
Just-
Which funny enough is what Ganga calls me.
Yeah, cochina. You can't say that without the accent and everything, too.
No, I actually call her my little bean. It's a little bit worse.
Oh, no. That's
Yeah.
live.
I know it's live. I'm gonna tell people I don't give a fuck.
Anyways, people, she's fine with that. Trust me.
She's threatened me with genocide multiple times
Bitch, when?
on one person?
on one person.
Yeah.
Red Hood is saying, "Damn, poor Alan getting ripped for no reason." Yeah, actually,
Welcome to the show.
I will say someone. Well, no, you've been talking a lot of shit. Fuck you. But the
Oh,
thing
fuck
is,
you.
people actually. One particular person in somebody's family. I'm not gonna say who, but somebody in this call, someone in their family was like,
It was Nick.
"Yeah, I don't want to watch that show because I don't want to watch you guys just fuck with that young white boy the whole show."
Was that? That
Wait,
sounds
what?
Like, that sounds like one of Jet's relatives.
Wait, what the fuck? I did not hear this.
like legit, I think we fuck with Alan so much that someone literally said like, "Man, you gonna watch that shit? You're just gonna fuck with that young little white boy or that little white boy so fucking much."
Wait, when did this happen? Because y'all didn't. This is the first I'm hearing about it.
I'll tell you more after the show because I don't think people.
No, I need to know this shit now. We're live.
All right, so since we're talking about this, fuck it, I'll throw my 2 cents in too. So my dad was watching the show once,
Oh my God.
and he's like, "Yeah, I like everybody in there, but that dude with the bird, he don't shut the fuck up."
Yeah.
Yo,
My sister said the same thing, man.
why the fuck am I here then?
Because you don't shut the fuck up. It's really
Yeah,
good.
like that's great for podcasting, sir.
Yeah. I've
Plus,
told.
you got a mullet.
Look. To everybody that's watching me and pissed off at how annoying I am, go eat a dick. You're still watching. To all of the parents of my friends, I respect you, but please keep watching.
No,
Okay,
I can
angry Alan.
Oh, that made me so mad. It made me so mad when Jet was telling that her dad calls me Angry Alan. This is before he met me. He didn't know who I was. Never.
No, he
even
did
heard
meet.
my
He did
voice.
meet you.
Okay, but he met me in the car. I was like, hello. I did my normal fucking white people voice, and apparently he calls me Angry Alan for some fucking reason.
I don't know why he talked to me, but he sounds like an angry little man.
No, because the story is basically he also has a friend named Alan who apparently was in Austin at the time. He's just like, yeah, is your Alan angry? Because my Alan that I know is very angry. So now basically he just calls our Alan Angry Alan.
Look, you're proving our point right now in the Twitch chat.
What the
I'm
fuck?
so
But he
mad,
doesn't
bro.
know that.
seriously,
He doesn't know that.
you're angry as fuck all the time, Alan.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that. Like the fact that apparently all y'all's parents have fucking watched this show and think I'm annoying. What the fuck?
My mom knows. She just texted me
Oh.
saying, "Who the fuck's yelling?"
Is it Foxy?
Let me see really quick. I just want to say this YouTube chat. I'm so sorry for not actually showing you guys on stream. I know you guys are probably going through a lot with the whole like frame skip and everything. But I'll be reading these in a little bit. I'm gonna take like one 30-second break just to kind of read through all the comments. But yeah, Alan. I mean, let me ask you really quick. Legitimately.
No.
Does that actually bother you that people kind of looking at a situation going like, man, that motherfucker doesn't shut the fuck up? Because you
Does
do
it
know.
bother me that people find me annoying?
No, it's not annoying. It's not. It's
That's
not,
literally what that means.
No, it's not. Because it's a podcast.
If you were annoying, I would tell you you're annoying. But have I told you that yet? No.
Yes.
Actually, I think we told him. I think we actually.
Well, yeah, because you were pissing me off, but that's a different story.
How's that different?
Because when you're pissing somebody off, that's irritating. That's annoying.
It's
But
very
you just being your regular self, that's not annoying.
annoying.
I'm waiting for the day my fucking parents watch
Austin
these
said,
shows.
I like Alan more than Nick.
Yeah.
Gotcha's cool.
No, so here's the fucking craziest thing.
Oh, here we go. You pissed them off.
No, he didn't piss me off. No, because honestly, at this point, I don't want y'all to like me. Fuck you guys. But the thing is, let me go. Oh, and Ryan too. By the way, just so you know, he's even defended you, so don't get mad. But even Ryan Robertson saying Alan ain't annoying. He just gets heated very, very easily. So yeah. and fandom. I'm gonna leave it on you for a little bit, okay, man? Even though Ganja's in there, winning everyone's fucking hearts like he usually does, because that's what I'm
Win the hearts and the mind of the people, and then I push on communism and I take $20 in dues.
When we used to be the Midnight Chat Tag back in the day, and Anthony Wilson was the host of all this stuff, I thought people were probably gonna like me because I'm so unfiltered. I used to I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I'm pretty fake on here. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, comic books. I don't give a fuck about comic books. I hate this shit. So the thing is though, back in the day,
yeah, Nick hides how much he hates comic book guys. He hides it so much.
Did I not say something nice about fucking Aquaman? I think I did. And
no, actually, I think not only did you call me out and say I was stupid, you yelled at every single person that liked it because it was stupid.
Well, I'm sorry. But
no, you're not.
What was the movie that you liked? I think it was a superhero film. And I was like, man, he hated it. And at the end of it, he's like, yeah, but I really fucking enjoyed it.
Oh, it's Homecoming.
Yeah.
Listen, that's old shit. So let's talk old shit. No, so the thing is, I thought people liked me, and the thing is, every time I showed this to somebody I used to work with, like at the grocery store, or if I showed like other fans of nerd culture, they would always say my favorite's Ganja, and it would piss me the fuck off because I know how Ganja is. We would go into these fucking shows, these podcasts, just chilling, just relaxing. And by the way, Corey's calling me, so you guys can keep talking shit about me while I'm talking to him.
Keep talking about how amazing I am.
Like a villain,
no,
hitting those jokes. Me and Alan working as a team back and forth, and Nick just mad and salty.
Oh yeah, no. But again, it's something that always threw me off. Oh no, God, you continue your bit because I want to get my words straight before I.
Oh no, there was no bit here, man. This is your mic now. Good luck, kid.
Really, you're throwing me out like that. One of the things that always made me mad is for new people that don't actually weren't here from the start. When I first started, I didn't know what my voice was or how I was going to actually be a part of the shows. I was just a guest. So as far as argumentative, didn't really ever come out that much because we still had Anthony and we still had Nick doing their thing. So everyone was like, yeah, Nick's mad. He hates everything, yada, yada, yada. But then we ended up, Anthony ended up leaving for personal reasons. Nick took over the show and I became the person he always spoke on. So I got a chance to let my personality bloom, and that became the person. Yeah, that became the person that yelled at everyone. So now the new people assume that I'm angrier than that motherfucker is. But you want to know how angry this guy can get? Go watch the Handmaiden review. That's how angry he can get.
Oh no, what's that one that me and you went fucking back and forth on?
L.
Go watch Nick take an L on the L review.
I'm just saying, rape is a different case. Like when movies about rape,
it doesn't matter though. Like the anger you have is just contained because you have to run the show. But the anger I have is because I don't have to. I just have to basically run with the flow. So everyone just assumes.
Ooh, call you by your name. We call people pedophiles on that review.
I refused to watch that movie because I didn't want to get involved in their bullshit.
Also, Nick saying, "I love you too, Nick, just not as much." But that's the thing. I think that no matter what, I've changed. Like I will say that when I came over, started doing like the whole hosting of it all, or pretending, or whatever the fuck it is. Still, people are just like, "Yeah, I like Alan more because at least he's a certain anger that kind of fits how I feel." It's like it's always either you guys like Jet the most, or Roxy the most, or Ganja the most, or fucking Alan the most, or even Anthony.
Wait, you're forgetting the most popular.
Ain't nobody mention me. I'm just the fucking crackhead that y'all found on the street.
Wait, Roxy, you're forgetting the most popular host.
You're my favorite, Roxy.
Oh, you're my favorite too, Jet.
I hate both of you, honestly.
Yeah, fuck y'all.
Shut the fuck up, Alan. We're trying to have a moment here.
Or what? It'd be weird.
Shut up, Alan. Shut up. Stop being angry.
Oh,
no. I'm still so mad at that fucking story where it's like hello, nice to meet you, man. That guy must be angry. What the fuck? Should I just fucking rip the car door off? Take your fucking daughter and then leave.
Damn, this guy's angry.
Fuck off, Dark.
Anyways, but yeah, well, we'll move on to topics and everything too. It's funny how no matter what, I can never just really grasp the hearts of everybody. But that's all good because I'm in a position where I gotta be right in the middle. So that's the way it's supposed to be, and you guys can love your Alan until he tells you.
That's what you think of? You're right in the middle.
I'm in the middle, yeah.
No, you're not, bro, dude. You're like you're the enemy.
Fuck you.
Ganja's in the middle.
But you know who is in the middle of a bunch of controversy and some bullshit, Alan?
Ooh, segue. I
know. That was like a reach. Apparently, ARI SHAFFIR is in the middle of being dropped by talent agency Aqua, which when I first saw it, I was like, what, are they called Aqua Teen Hunger Force? I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, apparently on January 27th, they officially dropped him over his comments about Kobe Bryant.
Wait, why do they have to put that he was Jewish?
No, it's a Jewish. It's a Jewish company apparently. I think.
Oh, okay.
And plus, to me, I guess
Jewish
he's Jewish, and then
comedian.
it's a Jewish journal. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, goddamn.
He looks just like Julie.
oh, don't.
Oh, sorry, I don't mean to offend him. And by the way, Hemmendigger, not freaking Julian Green.
Yeah, no. I don't think Julian Green's fucking Jewish.
I don't think anyone thought that one, but all right.
Yeah,
I was
dude,
always
Thanks for the
wondering that.
clarification.
I wanted Julian Green to know a black guy's profile, and I was trying to check if he was Jewish. You know what I mean? I was just really curious if that was the case, Alan. So, but
Jewish journal. What the fuck is his website?
hey, everyone should have their own journal, right? Like, that's
No,
cool.
it's just so weird. I'm like, I've never heard of this.
I feel like this article is going to be very biased.
Well, that's the thing. We're not really going to talk about this article too much because, for one, I'm going to
Okay.
be honest, I didn't fucking read a lot about it, so whatever. But the thing is that I got the story from is the fact that, yeah, I'm glad that Aqua, the talent agency, is actually dropping ARI SHAFFIR. And I also feel like, because one thing that I brought up on the show, and I remember even Corey Coleman brought up on his particular show. I was going to say his fucking show, like I'm not that mad. But the thing is, though, is we were all wondering, like, okay, so is Joe Rogan going to defend this shit too? Is Joey Diaz going to come in there like,
Probably.
oh, no, I love this cocksucker. No, don't talk shit about him. I thought that was going to be the case. But apparently, I mean, and they haven't said anything yet, but Brian Callen and Brendan Schaub, those guys having this podcast, I forgot what it's called. I think it's like
They also do a sports podcast, so they will have to touch on it anyways.
Yeah, well, apparently they did, and they actually came out and said, yo, like, we don't support everything he said. That guy's kind of full of shit, and he's, you know, he went too far with his comments. And I feel like this is a situation where I think that, you know, this might prove that maybe people are not so far up their own, like, friendship with ARI SHAFFIR to actually ignore that he says some fucked up shit. And now I have some hopes. I'm like, dude, I can't wait till the next Sober October type thing where Joe Rogan brings his shit up and says, hey,
Damn,
dude,
I'm
that was
split.
fucking wrong.
I'm split in my opinion over this.
Uh-oh.
You're splitting?
I'm
Yeah.
split because, one, I like these guys are coming out against him and they're trying to put him in his place and they're calling him out for his bullshit and what he was doing, just basically trying to be opportunistic and seize on a moment of Kobe Bryant trending and get those views, those likes, and those people that appreciate his dark comedy. And these guys called him out for him, basically said he's not funny, and just basically just told people like, yeah, or he's not always the nicest guy. He's kind of an asshole. So like, I'm not surprised at this. He's a dick. So like, if y'all are thinking like he's a good dude, he's not. But like, he's funny. But also, secondly, Brendan Shaw and Brian Callen are the first ones to jump on the comedians are under attack train.
Yeah, because they did the same with Theo Von and Bill Burr, too.
Yeah, and I feel like, okay, I think I know what's going on here. Everything's cool. Like when he's talking shit about trans people, black people, other people, other races, or he's insulting people for no reason or drugging people in their houses without consent. That's fine. That's all humorous shit. No, you talked about my Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, that's my guy. I love sports. I love basketball. Don't
No,
talk shit
dog,
about
you
my
can't
guy.
talk about Kobe.
Yeah.
He went too far and they got sensitive. Got it.
And this is not like, oh, I'm jumping on the hate train of Kobe. I don't give a fuck about that. This is more of these two idiots who are now like, oh, well, ARI SHAFFIR, she went too far with his humor. I think every comedian should be smart with their jokes. Meanwhile, 2 weeks ago when he was talking shit about trans people, they were all cool with that shit.
Yeah, no, exactly. And that's the thing that's kind of like just frustrating to me is like, you know, these guys, and I've always had this this outlook about things, even with movies or even opinions of video games or whatever, where me and Alan will go back and forth, and I always say, and you'll hear me repeat this with other topics too, of like, you know, make sure to have your own rules for what you're talking about, because if you say something and you're like, hey, I don't like this for this, this, and this, and I don't believe in this for this, this, and this, and then you are completely opposite for something else because you're just in a good mood that day, or because it affects you a different way for some biased fucking reason, now you're going to sound like you're full of shit. I don't think that these guys are full of shit. I think they really do mean, like, hey, dude, that was fucked up. You know what I mean? And I don't think they're doing this for because it's a sports thing or because whatever. But the fact is, if you let motherfuckers slide on things, you can't just change the way you handle it because they're your fucking friend or because it doesn't look good, like, on the media. You know what I mean?
I'm
like,
sorry, Nick. I'm gonna jump in on this because I'm with Ganja on this because I think this is just because they just pissed off someone that they respected. Because didn't someone dig up a tweet of him doing it? I can't remember. He did this for another celebrity that died.
well, he does it
like,
for
oh.
most celebrities that die.
Yeah, but like he does this a lot, and it's like this is the first time he's getting any consequences because Kobe's a huge sports deal. Where it's like the other times, like yeah, either it's a who gives a shit celebrity or there wasn't as many much anger behind it.
Well,
This
big
is
thing,
all
too, is
personal
that
bias.
Kobe Bryant was the only person that died. Like, if someone died from cancer and you're saying, you know, talking shit or whatever, it's like, well, one person did die, so it's like, let's not all get super sensitive just because this person's famous. But the thing is, people that were not famous died in that fucking flight. There's 9 people that died. You know,
I think it's just
including
because
kids.
I think it's on, and but he wasn't talking about he wasn't talking. I mean, I guess he was to a certain degree because he said a lot of fucked up shit. I'm with Ganja on this one. I think it's just a personal bias because of a sports fan.
Yeah, and by the way, Red Hood's like, where was the joke in what you said though? Like, what was the punchline? It was just me.
Oh,
Yeah, you're right.
I'm glad you brought that up because people like to say, "Oh, it's a joke." You just said the words "I hate black people." Why the fuck is that a joke?
Yeah, exactly.
Where's the joke there, motherfuckers? Like,
and that's the thing.
My favorite we heard in the after hours recently: all Brazilian people got AIDS.
Yeah, I know,
What?
We heard that in the after
What the
hours. So,
fuck?
guys, if you come in the after hours, come correct because we will correct you if you say some dumb shit like that.
yeah, with a baseball bat.
And if we were in a worse mood right now, we would actually name that person. And I'll put a little fucking hint out there. It was someone that we actually name dropped today on this show already.
Mhm.
Okay,
So it wasn't ARI SHAFFIR.
Yeah, and someone who likes to act like he is an ARI SHAFFIR, like they say certain shit is pretty fucked up. But just know, like, we're not gonna, anything you say after hours is not recorded. We all chill, we all have fun. But if you say some shitty shit and then you carry that shitty personality throughout social media, we're gonna call your ass out on it. I'm sorry, it's just the way it is.
Not that, especially if you're like unrepentantly shitty about it.
Yeah, and just like complete unapologetic of like, hey, retroactively, did I say something shitty? I don't give a fuck. It's like that. That's annoying.
And we use stereotypes to his advantage.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, Kirk, it was Bob Barker. He came by the after hours.
Yeah.
He was
Oh, shit, did he?
The price.
Oh, good.
was
I gotta punch him in
incorrect.
the face.
But Roxy, yeah, what are your thoughts on this? As far as like, I mean, do you feel like these guys are only like saying he was wrong because they're talking shit about Kobe Bryant? What do you feel?
Honestly, I feel like that's the main deal behind it. Like Anja mentioned, he did talk some shit about a couple of the previous dead celebrities. Where was the backlash on that? Like, sure, maybe they weren't as big or they weren't as famous or whatever the reason is. But because of who Kobe Bryant was and how he was just an icon, like the man transcended beyond just past basketball. Even if it was like a small, what's the word? If he had like a small touch in somebody's lives, say like, oh yeah, I know who Kobe Bryant is because of basketball. Or if you followed him throughout his career and realized like, yo, this dude speaks Spanish. He's been on Univision, he's been on Telemundo. He has a lot of Spanish fans, so this is just to see like how he transcended all these different cultural barriers and like different realms in the entertainment world and the humanitarian world. That's a big dude who you're trying to like gang up on and trying to make jokes on. That's not gonna fly. There are gonna be repercussions because of who he is or who that person is that they specifically go after, which in this case is Kobe.
Not only that, Ari Shafir does not have the high ground to talk. It's not like he's someone that, like, oh, I'm a fucking, what's that one dude? I can't believe I'm blanking on his name now. He was a comedian back in, he did the Jay and Silent Bob movie.
I mean, there's a lot of media.
Baby, he's the one that sucks off the trucker.
Oh, George Carlin.
Yeah, George Carlin.
Everybody nowadays is trying to be like George Carlin. It's not going to work. George Carlin was who he was. And
not that George Carlin recognized who he was placating to, because when Andrew Dice Clay came out, and everyone was starting to give him shit. George Carlin said, yo, I respect his craft because we're all comedians. He makes jokes. But Andrew Dice Clay, he needs to chill out because this is his last name Jewish. And the jokes he makes and the audience he placates to, they're not really fond of Jewish people.
Mm-hmm.
So he basically told him, like, yeah, you can make your craft and your jokes. Just know that if people are laughing with you or they're laughing at the content because they find a hateful kind of kinship with it.
Yeah. No, exactly.
Like Dave Chappelle quit the Chappelle Show, and he talked about this, and so did his writing buddy. But he felt like he was just becoming the Comedy Central's token black dude, especially when he was doing the skit with the fairies, the race fairies, and he was playing like a slave race fairy, and he was acting out with the stereotype. And a white producer was laughing too hard at him. Like, you know how people laugh at you, but they're not laughing at what you're doing or joking with you along with it.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "Nah, I can't do this no more."
Yeah,
like that is something that a lot of comedians take into account, and even the great ones. So this excuse of like, oh, I'm just going for the easiest joke. All right, then you get the easiest backlash then.
Yeah.
That's good, ARI CIA. He is actually confirmed Central Intelligence Agency. He's actually trying to get rid of all leftist ideas in the comedy scene. Stand against ARI, stand against CIA.
Wow, Jesus Christ. But yeah, thank you for the comments and everything, SW Studios, because I didn't even know about this shit.
No, he's not a member of the CIA. That's a conspiracy theory.
Okay, well, shit.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure people would understand that that's a conspiracy theory. Don't believe that stupid shit.
I mean, I don't know, man.
You'd be surprised. People believe the Earth is flat and that birds
Don't
aren't
get me
real. So
Don't get me started on
I
that.
by the way, I like the idea. Like, I kind of wish I was SW right now because, like, I'm thinking, like, imagine leaving that comment and then my dumbass like, oh, he's CIA. Is he also FBI? Like, just like, I don't know, man. Like,
Yes,
I
he's
believe
part
shit
of
too fast.
COINTELPRO. He's part of all that.
He's a president, actually. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm fucking stupid. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm very curious to see what the next Joe Rogan experience is going to have Ari on. Is Joe going to be like, dude, that was some fucking bullshit?
He had Alex Jones on like 8 times. He'll get him on in like a week.
Yeah, most likely. I mean, shit, honestly, I'm kind of like shocked that he's not taking advantage of this now because, like, dude, here's the thing. I don't know if this counts as being a piece of shit or anything, but it's like, dude, something's happening, and this big piece of news actually lands on your lap. I know I said nose. Fuck you. Yeah, you're hilarious, Alan. Fuck you. But you know, if a big piece of news like this lands on your lap, it's like, yeah, take advantage of it. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, Jed, I'm gonna ask you really quick. Do you think Joe's better or too good to actually have Ari on? And do you think he's gonna defend him when this comes up on the show at all?
I don't think he'll defend him right now, but he's probably gonna have him back on.
Oh yeah, no, he has to. Even if it's, I mean, he's had Roseanne Barr on after her shit, and he actually defended Roseanne Barr, saying that she didn't say anything racist about that fucking, what was that thing she said?
Oh yeah, she did. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That the dude that basically like went after like Carlos Mencia.
Yeah.
No, was that Carlos Mencia? Yeah, basically is defending a lot of fucking racists.
I've noticed that, but at the same time, I think that, you know, Hollywood's full of racists, and just entertainment industry is. So I think that there's a slight chance that maybe he's just like, hey, listen, if I have this rule to not have these people on my show, I'll have fucking nobody. You know what I mean? Like, you can't have Robert Downey Jr. every week. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta pick some pieces of shit. So I get that.
Oh, just get Elon Musk back so he can get fired again.
Yeah. Wait, so he got fired?
Yeah, he went on Joe Rogan's podcast, smoked a blunt, and then got fired from whatever, like one of his companies.
Holy shit! I did not know about that.
Like within like a couple of hours too. It's kind of hilarious.
Fucking A, dude.
That's why I said you should have just done cocaine like a regular CEO.
Yeah. We'll make this really quick, but one of my favorite sites to go to for movie news is Bloody Disgusting, and I know that this is true, and the reason why I know this is true is because comicbook.com posted it. So
people still believe that, man.
I know. With the Crow Reboot, man, is back in development. This has had, I mean, when people say like something's in development hell, this is definitely one of those movies that's in development hell. Which is, I guess, is good for life because I'm afraid of Jason Momoa's health. Every single time one of these Crow movies are made or whatever the fuck, something really bad happens, including the death of Brandon Lee.
Every time? Didn't this only happen once?
No, I mean like any time of the Crow sequel, because that has like 4 or 5 sequels, I think.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah, Salvation, Wicked Prayer, and then I
Salvation.
Yeah, Salvation. I'm not even joking. But yeah, so here's the thing, man, and I didn't read this entire article, but this is something I really do give a fuck about quite a bit because, yeah, the big thing they're going to originally do is Jason Momoa is going to be playing the iconic role of good old Eric Draven, which, by the way, you should probably like not do that whole Eric Draven story. Has been done. You know, just have another Crow wake somebody up from the dead. But yeah, so it's been so long. I feel like at this point, this is going to be a movie that is just not going to be made. I mean, I know the news right here says, yeah, back in development. But man, when it takes this long, this reminds me of Freddy vs. Jason 2, when we were just waiting for fucking ever, and it never came out.
Look, I'll say this: it'll come out before the Uncharted movie does.
Probably, and that's another movie that's having a bunch of development issues where they keep changing. I mean, dude, it's been in
6
development
directors.
So long. It's been in development so long that fucking Mark Wahlberg was originally going to play Nathan Drake. It's gone so long that he's going to be the fucking dad. He was originally supposed to be Nathan Drake. Now he's the father because his fucking thing's taking forever.
Look, I don't understand why that. Like, as far as the Nathan Drake thing goes, regardless of my opinion of the series, I think the series sucks. Why are they getting Tom Holland? He's like 8 years old to play Nathan Drake. I mean, I guess they're doing like a origin story. I guess they'd have to with his fucking age. But like, Nathan Drake's supposed to be like a 35, 40-year-old person. What the fuck?
Yeah. So, you know, I don't know.
It's gonna be a prequel.
It has to be.
Roxy, did you ever watch The Crow?
Roxy isn't here at the moment. Please leave a message after the brrr.
How about you, Ganja? You're a 90s kid. Did you watch The Crow?
No, that was not my shit.
Oh, fuck everybody in his call.
So what happened with me is I had a cousin who recently passed away, rest her soul, who kind of got me into all these horror films.
Mm-hmm.
And The Crow is just one of those ones that I could really never get into. I know it's not a horror film, but it takes a lot of dark elements. So it uses it as aesthetic, so it gets lumped in with a lot of the horror genre films of that time. But I don't know. The story never interested me. I like the face mask, but I also like the way Sting looked from wrestling.
Yeah.
So I think I was just in from the beginning on that. But no, I was never really into the series.
The soundtrack really won me over. I love the soundtrack. I love City of Angels. That's like the second wave of introducing me to Korn and Rob Zombie and all that shit. So I love that stuff. When the third movie came out, it was fucking terrible. I don't think Salvation was a good movie at all. And I think the fourth one, having Edward Furlong, and this is like after Furlong was popular. Like this was way after Terminator 2, and Edward Furlong was fucking terrible in this goddamn thing. So yeah, it is what it is. But I want to see what's gonna happen. Apparently. And here's the companies that are actually going to be doing this. It's going to be Samuel, what was it? Davis Films, Highland Film Group, and Electric Shadow. 3 companies that probably nobody in this fucking call, including myself, knows. So yeah, this seems doomed, man. I think at this point, just say, look, we'll sell the rights or give some kind of licensing fee to somebody who actually has competent fucking financials, and just give this up.
No, it's a horror movie. You don't need a lot of money to make a horror movie. And plus, Jason Momoa would have been terrible because, like, from what you're telling me, The Crow and even the images, like, yeah, make him kind of a skinny meth addict, not this like muscular man god. Like, he's supposed to be kind of this weird, disgusting like dude. So it's like, yeah, get somebody that's kind of looks like a crack addict. Get Shia LaBeouf in the role. Fuck it.
I mean, keep in mind, people, that this guy is coming back from the dead. That's the character. So it's like Jason Momoa is way too healthy to play a character like, oh, you imagine coming out of the grave and just be like, yeah, fuck yeah, protein, motherfucker.
Yeah, protein shakes. Okay, let me die next. Fuck.
Yeah, Jesus. So yeah, I don't know, man. One other thing we're talking about as far as the movies go, I'm actually upset about this because I disagree with her stance on this. But Linda Hamilton, she actually came out and said, yeah, like, I would be quite happy to never return to the Terminator franchise.
Oh, don't worry, you won't, because they'll just reboot it again and do some other bullshit the next time.
Shit, hopefully Skynet will take over real life and we'll have enough technology power to fucking just give an AI Sarah Connor. You know, like,
yeah,
hey,
we're gonna give an AI, tell them to make a Terminator movie.
Yeah, it might happen. And it's like someone.
That's a terrible idea.
Someone doesn't dot their I's correctly or something, and fucking there's actually a real Terminator coming in real life. Like, you said to make it.
Oh God, I don't blame her, cause like, I'm sorry, but like there hasn't been like nobody's like the Terminator movie in almost 30 years. So it's like it's coming out again, and again, she did a lot of action and stunts there. I'm sure it was difficult. I'm sure she really didn't even want to do it. She probably was just like, "Well, it's a good paycheck," and it seems like this actually has some backing. And it comes out and it bombs, and people don't like it. And it's like, yeah, I don't blame you. You don't want to be associated with this franchise that's been garbage for more movies than it's been good. Almost twice as there are twice as many bad movies as good movies.
Yeah, because here's the thing, and just to kind of emphasize her actual quote and comments, she said, "I would really appreciate maybe a smaller version where so many millions are not at stake. Today's the audience."
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, today's audience is so unpredictable. I can't tell you how many laymen just go, well, people don't go to movies anymore. It should definitely not be such a high-risk financial venture, but I would be happy to never return. So, no, I'm not hopeful because I would really like to be done. And that's the biggest thing, man. I feel like a story like this is so big, especially with time travel and everything, why not just make a fucking TV show? Go on Netflix.
They did. It was called the
They
Sarah
did
Connor
that. It was
Chronicle.
shitty.
Yeah, well, it was shitty because they had the wrong people doing it. I think
No, it was like honestly another single good thing about it.
No, people liked it. Fuck you.
No, I'm
There's people
sorry.
that
I
are
know there's
offended.
people that liked it, and all of you are wrong. I watched every fucking episode of that goddamn show, and it fucking sucked.
Hey, people voted for Reagan, right?
There's
They
a
can fuck
reason,
up too.
and there's a reason why you watch that show, by the way. So don't pretend like you didn't.
No,
like
it isn't. I
at some
watch a
point.
lot of bad television.
He does. I confirm this.
I confirm this too. He's a Game of Thrones fan.
Yeah.
Sorry for everyone that's gonna be mad.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. Over
Hey,
the
Alan,
Walking
why did you
Dead.
come all this way?
Oh, fuck off. I'm still. Oh, don't you fucking bring that shit up. I'm still mad.
I threw a Hail Mary when I said that shit to you, too. I was like, watch, Bran Stark is going to become fucking king.
Oh, dude, no, nothing made me more mad than the fucking like night before, and we're on the after hours, and like there's 15 motherfuckers that don't watch Game of Thrones, all cackling in unison and laughing at me too. I'm like, why are y'all laughing? I'm like, I can't exactly predict what's gonna happen, but something involving Bran Stark, right? And then I'm watching it, and I'm seeing it unfold. I'm like, no, oh my god, I can't believe.
I made sure to be there with him. Me and Roof was like, when you watch an episode, we got to be there with you, or we ain't your friends no more.
Oh my god,
And watching him break down when he's like, oh no, Bran's gonna be king. Oh no, they're really gonna fucking do this. They're really gonna fuck you.
I got so mad. Oh, I'm still like, I still remember being that fucking infuriated and going, what the fuck is wrong with you? This is the most useless character the show has ever fucking had. They just tell you he's important, but never does anything important. You don't even know what the fuck he is, and you just gave him king. Half of them are his family, so they just got nepotism, so they really didn't solve the fucking problem. Fucking Peter Dinklage's character doesn't even know his power. Nobody there knows his power. You just gave this random motherfucker the king for no fucking reason. Like I said, I'm still mad.
Yeah. Oh, really? I didn't know at all.
Fucking goddamn hacks. I'm glad every fucking project they've been associated with has fucking failed.
But yeah, man. I don't know. As far as what JP says, he says, "Can I just enjoy better sci-fi stories?" You can.
Yeah,
but there's
go to fucking Netflix.
Yeah, go Netflix. That series that has what's it called, like Love, Sex, and Robots, Love, Death, and Robots and shit. I don't know. Everything rhymes. But the thing is like, even with that show, and even with Black Mirror, and they did a couple episodes that are very like robotic based and AI based, whatever the fuck. I mean, they had to rip off so many other people, anyways. Sorry, but the thing is like they all kind of. I mean, if you ask all these creators, I'm not just talking shit or saying something that's incorrect. They would tell you themselves. We grew up loving Terminator, and that's why we do the shit that we currently do to kind of base our things off Blade Runner and Terminator and all these fucking old movies. So, with that said, it's like, yeah, you can enjoy other stories, but can we get other stories with the Terminator fucking logo on it? Like, come on, man. Like, this was a great movie. It really was. Like, I mean, let's just take.
I legit enjoyed it.
Yeah, and Tim Miller is actually a pretty good fucking writer. I know, like Deadpool, he did that shit and was silly as fuck, whatever. But like, I dug it, and. You know, I mean, we'll get off the topic in a bit, but I do want to ask really quick, because Jet, I was so happy that you didn't hate this fucking movie. But would you be interested in seeing the story kind of adapted to like a TV series or a Netflix show or something?
If it's not going off the storyline that they did in the last movie, no.
No.
Oh yeah.
They had Terminator TV shows. I didn't watch those.
Yeah, but I think the world's, because like when that came out, Salvation was around and Terminator 3 was around. I mean, those were bullshit. So it's like to have those adapted into a show was kind of like yeesh. But like now, I think, and plus too, shows were shitty in general back then. Now shows I look forward to more than movies. So do you feel like the quality would be a lot different, or do you think it would be just as bad as it was back then with Sarah Connor Chronicles?
It's really hard to say. I don't think it'd be as bad as the TV series from before.
Yeah, which, by the way, I'm pretty sure most people would be like, yeah, no, nothing can be that fucking bad.
It was so bad.
Yeah, like,
they have cool episodes. Like, I almost would agree with you. If somebody else did it, like, we had HBO or Amazon Prime said, fuck it, we're going to do a 10-episode run on there. Like, it could work out, but it's like, yeah, doing it on the big screen, it's like The Matrix. Like, you don't need $300 million to tell a story in these universes. You just need someone that's a decent writer, and apparently get James Cameron out the fucking way.
Yeah, we're just shocking. It's like, wow, get rid of James Cameron. Which, by the way, I think Avatar fucked his head up a little bit. I think he was so into that kind of stuff. Like,
oh, he's so mad about how the fucking honestly, like him, his comments about Wonder Woman and all this shit. He's up his own ass, man.
Yeah, no, he's definitely changed for the worse, man. But yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna get the fuck out here though. We were gonna talk about some Ghost Recon stuff, some other things too, but I think we've been on here for long enough. Plus, too, tomorrow we're back for the pre-show to 8-Bit Crumbs, and if something happens we don't do that, which actually is a possibility, Saturday we're gonna have lots and lots of shit to talk about, including our boy Alan finally finished Gears 5.
Hi.
Gonna be talking about that shit too, as well as Link's Awakening, which I'm so curious what you think, because I really want to buy that game. It's like cheap at this game store I'm fucking living next to, so like I really want to get that shit. But anyways, aside from all that, you guys can find us on so many platforms. You guys can find us on Facebook. Just type in the chat tag. You can find us on YouTube, all that stuff. You know, all the places you're currently watching, so why the fuck am I saying that? But you, Mr. Alan Shakazine, I'm going to give you a chance to talk about the stuff that you got planned, and then I'll go to Ganja after that. But where else can I find you, sir?
Yeah, if you go to Facebook and write chat tech in, you'll see an embedded link to the Metropolis Collective, where where me, Ganja, and Ruthless, we do the Illuminati podcast, but there's all sorts of other podcast material there. There's Back of the Deck for board game needs. There's ARPG, where they talk about politics and video gaming. There's the guys at the VCR that look at classic cartoons. So there's a lot of new stuff going on, including a bunch of secret stuff that we're currently working on. And mine has a second episode, unlike Ganja.
Wow, always gotta fucking lead in with that. You were such an
You're
asshole.
goddamn right.
Ganja
Release
Guru,
the second episode, bitch.
tell people the things that you would like to tell them, Mr. Ganj.
Have a good day.
Anyways.
And we're in the headlights moment there.
Jesus Christ, dude. We set you up for like a minute.
Yep, so you guys can go to Path of Illumination. The Viva Vegas Valentine's going to be going around February 13th and 16th. Not the 12th, like I said before, because that's our own personal exchange. Just gave you guys our actual personal plans. But that's okay, too. So here's the thing. 13th,
Oh, no, I got it now. I got it now. Hey, smoke weed every day. Yeah.
Oh, God, here we go.
And that, honestly, that was the perfect non-advertisement for smoking weed, people. That's what it does to you. Don't smoke weed.
You better have a gun to your head, man.
No drugs, no booze. People fall in love with caffeine. It makes me the way I am, which actually is not good either. I just fucked that up. So anyways, hey, with that said, we're going to get the fuck out of here. I just got to plan something really quick. I got to go to my watch together thing and pull up some sounds, because that would just be weird. Just turn the shit off. Right, Alan?
Why wouldn't you just do that like 10 minutes prior?
Because I was talking and finding things to show on the screen, you know, like multitasking.
But you
shit.
just say, hey, Alan, distract the people, and then I distract the people, and then you do your job.
No, I was trying to do that, and then I you know how we usually do it, I throw it to Ganja, and then it didn't really work out so well?
Yeah, it's Ganja's fault this time.
Yeah, Alan, shut the fuck up. So,
Well,
anyways,
hey, and did you set up the sounds?
yes,
There we go.
That's what it is. That's what you're hearing. It's sound coming through your ears. People, we're going to fight more later on, probably. It's all good. We're going to fight tomorrow, too. We're going to fight on Saturday.
Yeah, mostly
We're gonna
because
fight
Nick
all the
thinks
time.
that the Sarah Connor Chronicles was good. What the fuck is wrong with you?
It was good.
Nobody but you and like 5 other people.
There's a lot of people. Why don't you look at the ratings? It's fucking awesome. Thank you guys for hanging out with
Ratings
us.
are trash.
I appreciate you guys so much.
That's why I got canceled.
Alan's wrong. All the shows that he liked on
Literally got canceled because of low ratings.
What Marvel Netflix show is still around, by the way, Mr. Fucking... Oh, I like
Agents
that
of
show.
S.H.I.E.L.D.
I like Daredevil, the guy who's blind but not blind yet.
That wasn't because
Absolutely.
of ratings. That's because fucking Netflix is a fucking garbage company.
Wow, that doesn't sound subjective at all. People, goodbye. DTmerch.com. Bye, see ya.
Canceled American Vandal season 2.